right. It is Monday. I would say it's a gorgeous day, but it's a little hazy out there.
Yes, it is, and it's probably going to go downhill a little bit over the next few hours.
You mean the haze will go away?
The haze will
Go
get a
up.
little
Okay.
worse,
Okay.
and then things should start to improve this afternoon.
Well, that's a Monday for you.
That's what you could
That
say.
and you had to save my mouse today.
Well, your
kind of
computer
mouse.
was shut down, and I thought
Yeah.
this would speed up the process if I started it up, and then I'm like, the mouse isn't moving, and then it's like the battery was dead in it. Sure, it's not the 13th.
Yeah.
That was last week, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Well, it is a first alert weather day once again today. So, and it's not to do with storms, which that's a good thing.
Good.
But, we're talking about smoke once again. And we do have an air quality alert for the area today. This is been issued for the entire day. Our first alert weather day, I suspect we're going to allow that to expire after our 11 a.m. news.
Okay.
Just because, by the evening, it's not going to be as big of a concern for us. But we do have unhealthy conditions for some. And again, some improvement expected this afternoon. Basically, we will have some cleaner air that will try to make its way in here during the afternoon hours. So we check out our smoke forecast. And this is a forecast for down here at the surface.
Okay.
I mean, there are some that forecasted aloft,
Right.
but, the important stuff is down here at the surface. That's why the alerts are issued and showing, smoke a concern throughout our entire area, well, right now. And that just kind of continues throughout the morning hours. But you look at the far northwestern fringe of this smoky area, and that gradually will settle to the south and east. So some improvement expected starting this afternoon, but it's going to be kind of a slow improvement for us. Let's hope, though, once that happens, that it sticks around for a while. You can kind of see that haze in the air on our Meridian Company US 127 Skycam satellite picture. So we get up above that haze. And there's not much in the way of clouds. We actually had a cold front move through this morning. Some of us, you may have walked outside and saw some raindrops on the windshield of your car, but not everybody saw rain as that cold front came through. And now back in behind it, we've got a west wind right now. It'll eventually shift around to the northwest. So we should have good amount of sunshine as we go through today, but it's going to be hazy sunshine due to that smoke down here close to the surface. We go through tonight. We have clear skies dropping back into the 50s tonight, so I don't think the air conditioning will be running, and should have some sunshine
You
for
don't know me.
tomorrow and Wednesday.
I will
Well,
probably run
if
it.
that's what you like to do,
I'll
more
probably run
power
it.
to you. But, 55, it's not like the heat's beating in the house or anything there, Crystal. Here's a look at the next 12 hours. And
That's actually, I think that's pretty nice.
yeah, well, it's hazy sunshine, and this just picks an icon because we're going to have some sun, but, there'll be some haze through noon and then gradually improving this afternoon. 69 at 10 a.m., 75 at noon, and we top out upper 70s to around 80 this afternoon, which is not too bad. Look at the next 7 days. Tomorrow's good. High right around 78. We do warm up a bit on Wednesday, a high of 86 degrees. Wednesday night and into Thursday, showers and some storms around, a high of 84 on Thursday. Upper 70s Friday, and right now the upcoming weekend looks dry. But it is only Monday, and we'll change our mind on that about 5 times before it gets here.
You guys will change your mind.
Well, we gotta
That's how you do things.
we gotta do that sometimes. I remember you can always get our latest forecast on the News 10 First Alert Weather app. You can find it in Google Play and the Apple App Store. It is free. It gives you radar. I was up north this past weekend, and when alerts and things were issued, they were there, popped up on there.
Oh.
I got all wet Saturday.
Oh. Did you go in the ocean, like the lake or
No,
something?
rain. See, I looked at the radar and I said, oh, I've got time to, walk down and get breakfast and get back before it starts pouring rain. I did not account for the fact that there would be other people in line in front of me.
Yeah.
And, some little kid couldn't make up his mind if he wanted a muffin or a donut. There's only one person working, and so things were a little slow. And I walk out and I, feel the rain. I'm like, okay. Not going back, got my bag and everything. Then I hear the rumble of thunder,
Oh no.
and then it poured.
I've been there. I know a lot of people down in Detroit for the Ed Sheeran concert got rained on too, so.
It happens.
It happens. You know, sometimes it makes for the best memories. But remember, you can download this app.
We're stalling because Taylor's got Monday morning going on here. She's here. She's coming in right now.
Makeup way to get love. Thanks, Darren.
You can also search First Alert Weather. That is also our weather app. I'm not stalling.
Ooh.
That's not how
We all
things
presentable now.
do
There
here.
we go.
No, because my hair thought it was going to be curly
How to
today.
finish some eyeshadow. That's all right.
My hair thought it was going to
okay.
be curly, and then it's like, no, maybe not. I couldn't decide. So
Blame it on the weather. Sometimes the weather does that to
now
me.
that Darren's out of the room, we're always going to blame it on the weather.
God.
All right. Well, we are now joined by Taylor Gattoni from News 10 today at 11 and
That's
first
right.
at 4.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good Monday
morning.
morning. Oh boy, another week.
Another week, but you know what? If it's anything like last week, it'll go by pretty fast.
Last week
so
flew by.
It really did.
I know. We got to Friday. I was like, oh, it's the weekend. We get to
Nice.
go home and relax for a bit.
Well, we do have some news this morning. Lansing's Board of Water and Light is working to fix a water main break on Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, so right now Michigan Avenue between Magnolia and Hayford Avenues is closed, and drivers are being asked to avoid the area. The water main broke just before midnight. An official from BWL told our News 10 crew that was out at the scene. The repair should only take a few hours. So again, that is between Magnolia and Hayford Avenues on Michigan Avenue. So it'll take just a couple of hours.
And of course, we will keep you updated on that as soon as the roads open back up for travel. And Darren spoke of the weather just now here in mid-Michigan, but severe weather continues to plague the entire U.S. today.
Well, we talk about the summer months being severe weather season. So yeah, flood conditions are pushing farther northeast, including through New Hampshire and Vermont and Crystal. Right now, I know that MSP as well as the Michigan Water Rescue Team are over in Vermont for those rescue efforts. We're actually going to bring them in later in the month or so, or
That's the
later
last
in
thing they
August.
need right now is more flooding.
Yeah, so they're going to come talk to us about all the efforts they're doing. But yeah, they're really making sure they help. They're getting all the help they need. So some are still reeling from earlier storms. And meanwhile, several are dead after weekend floods north of Philadelphia. So in the north, tens of millions of Americans face air quality alerts like we are. And extreme heat is the concern in much of the West and the South. So experts say the U.S. could have more than 100 new temperature records set by the end of today. By the end of today.
Seth is back, and he came over and he was talking about the weather in Phoenix. The lows, the overnight lows, are 93.
Colton was telling us that it was going to be like that last week. So a huge heat wave is coming through parts of like Texas, Arizona, more parts of the South, where we're kind of going to see cooler temperatures, but a lot of the country is facing kind of weird weather patterns right now.
So if you're watching from someplace other than all those, since this is on the internet, and you have pretty good weather, count yourself lucky, because not a lot of people in the country have perfect weather right now, or even great weather.
Darren was saying we could probably turn off our AC because we're getting cooler temperatures, but I know you said you're not going to, but if you were in the South, you'd be blasting that thing.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh.
You're talking like that. You went to Europe. They don't have air conditioning in Europe.
Don't have
I
air
don't know how they do
conditioning.
it.
You need water. You need to figure it out.
I
Yeah,
know
no,
they
that's
do.
going to be very tough. So I hope everyone stays okay over there, like hydrated. Somehow keeps their place cool. Lots of fans blowing.
Well, you could always, just take a trip to
Yeah,
someplace
just
nice
leave
and cool.
leave for a bit.
And that's
go live
probably
your life.
what you could do if you win the Powerball, because the Powerball mania continues.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what I forgot to do. Maybe that's why no one won, because I was supposed to buy tickets for this past drawing.
That's
Mom and
why.
Dad, they told me, they're like, Taylor, the Powerball's high. Yeah, go buy some tickets.
Yeah.
Forgot. Sorry, Mom and Dad, I'll do it today. However, yes, the Powerball jackpot is getting bigger once again. No one won Saturday's drawing for the $875 million prize. Now, I love this number. Today will be your next chance to claim this prize, an estimated $900 million. And this would be the third largest Powerball jackpot ever. Do you remember when it got, what was it, what was the highest number again?
I don't remember if it was Mega Millions or
That was jackpot.
Powerball, but one of them was what?
1.2 billion.
Maureen
was
is
saying.
yelling from across
Thank
the
you,
newsroom.
Maureen. Yeah, that was a very high number.
That was very high, and people were going crazy over that.
We do have a quick comment. Cindy Powers said, "Why do we have so much smoke in the air?" And I've never heard of this before in my life. Cindy, as we were describing, you may have remembered this happened twice recently. It's because of all the wildfire smoke happening in Canada right now. So unfortunately, we are getting all of the effects too with all of the smoke. Therefore, we have an air quality alert day. I was checking the First Alert weather app. I know it goes until tomorrow. I'll have to double check again.
It may get dropped later or earlier than that. So that's why
I've been keeping my eye on it. I know it's been changing a bit, but if you go to the First Alert weather app, there we also give you a description on why there's an air quality alert day, how long it's supposed to last. But that is why we have this going on. That's why there's so much smoke, hazy skies outside.
And you're going to have Justin here a little bit later, and he can really dive into why the the wind stream, jet stream, whatever it is that they call it. We don't know because we're not meteorologists. The way that it's coming from Western Canada across the U.S. is just bringing it down and over the United States.
There you go. You got it.
So Justin will have a little bit more on that coming up later today, but you can show or share what is coming up on News 10 Today at 11.
Yeah, so Justin will have that, the First Alert forecast with all of the smoke in the air. He can talk about that. Cindy coming up News 10 Today at 11. Then we will also be covering the all-new 2024 Chevrolet Traverse. It will be revealed at Lansing Delta Township Assembly this morning.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
My mom and I, we had to talk about this over last year. My mom drives one of those.
Okay.
They call it a Traverse.
What? I say Traverse.
Okay, but we met some
You're
people
right.
from Wisconsin when we were in the UP last fall, and they're like, "Why do you call it the car a Traverse, but the city is Traverse?"
Which one did I just say?
I said Traverse.
I did say Traverse. Oh boy, I'm thinking of taking a visit. We got that stuck in my head.
Yeah,
right
so
That's
the city.
Why did I say that?
Because the city is Traverse.
Yeah,
and
but
it's spelled
it is
the
a
same way.
Traverse.
Look at it; it's spelled the
I don't
exact
know every
same
second.
way.
It is a
So,
Monday
is
morning.
it Traverse or is it Traverse?
Glad you called me out on
Sound
that.
off in the comments. Well, 'cause I
know.
never even thought of it until the people from Wisconsin came up to me. They're like, "Why do you guys do this?"
Chevrolet Traverse. You're right. I went
yeah.
Chevrolet Traverse. Good morning.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Well, that's
You're
interesting. We should call it a Traverse.
You know
You're
what?
Right.
We got people
Maybe
going.
We're starting something.
We
here.
got people going to the reveal. I'm gonna make our reporter ask, "Why do you call it a Traverse and not a Traverse?"
They should call it a Traverse.
Yeah. If it's in Michigan, it's called a Traverse.
Huh.
Anyway.
You know what? I'm not wrong. I'm
no,
right.
You're not.
Today, oh my gosh, also coming up on News 10 Today at 11, today the National Horseshoe Pitching World Championship. Oh,
All
that
right.
sounds wild. It's kicking off in mid-Michigan at the Lansing Center.
shoes.
Right? Crystal, you're feeling the Monday energy today.
No, I'm not.
No? Okay. Also, former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords will join U.S. Representative Alyssa Slotkin and local leaders and activists for an event on gun violence prevention in Detroit. And also, don't forget, we are then back here at the News 10 Plus digital desk for another update coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be here after News 10 Today at 11 talking about what's coming up first at 4, 90 minutes of news, Studio 10, and your First Alert forecast. So we'll have all of that coming back here at 2 o'clock after News 10 Today at 11.
And before News 10 Today at 11, it is Monday, which means extra innings. We will have the voices of the Lugnuts, Jesse Goldberg-Strassler and Adam Jaska. Our boy is gone.
Caden Trenkle.
Caden Trenkle and a couple others have been called up to higher levels of baseball. We're going to pick Jesse and Adam's braid about that.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know how our streak is going to go. If we're going to be 5-0 or what.
Because we're 4-0 right
We're
now.
4-0 on games. I don't know.
We have to head back soon and find out.
I mean, do we want to go if Caden's not there? I don't know. He was our favorite player.
We'll see if he was the good luck or if we're the good luck.
We'll see. All right. Well,
find out.
That's what we got coming up. We're going to go welcome Adam and Jess and get ready for that. That'll be happening around 9:15. So make sure you tune in. And if you have any questions, Lugnuts related, you can join in on the chat just like Cindy did here about the smoke in the air. If you're watching us on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, you can join the live chat and we will answer you live. Other than that, we will see you guys a little bit later. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in.
Happy Monday. Oop, just hit the mic.